Hello gamers, welcome back to the channel. We get Open Guesser on the menu for today. We have Serbia. Is it hard to guess? The thing is, I did already make a few videos of Open Guesser, but I did play biggest countries on the world, starting from the biggest ones and smaller. But we're gonna stop that series now, and we're gonna switch to going to countries in alphabetical order, and of course we're gonna just skip those that we already made videos of. But now we're gonna do Serbia. We're gonna visit Serbia. I am in Serbia actually, and that's one reason why I'm going to play Open Guess on Serbia, because this is my homeland. I've, I've been born here. I live here. I am here, and I want to test out how good is my knowledge. I did live in Belgrade for a while now, so I didn't go outside to rural areas and other cities much. But let's see. Am I familiar with the sceneries from Serbia from the road? This is I think Google Street View, maybe Apple, I'm not sure. But the goal is to guess where you are in the map. So as you can see, I landed somewhere from the start. And by the way, the thing is, what I like to do when I play this game is I take some time. I don't just, whip it, just stand it, go to the map and just guess where I am, just intuitively or anything. But I spend some time a little bit to learn about the place or explore the place. And we'll try to time my guessing, I guess, to up to 1 hour. And we'll see how much fun we'll have at that time and how much we can see of this country. All right, we landed somewhere, and I love this kind of places because they're not too tall mountains, but it's kind of hilly area with some bigger hills that are not inhabited. As you can see, there's some forests on these hills. I love the greeneries in mountains or hills, and these little rivers that go through the villages. Although this kind of old village, I can see just from the start, it doesn't have much going on, so it's kind of resembles a center Serbia, something like so, I'd say, this kind of area. I did grow up somewhere in the middle here, this region. But anyway, that's just a hunt for now. I'm not even familiar with the... Look at this car. Wait, is that Opel Tigra? I think it is. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Okay, let's see, we're gonna look around. So, first of all, I do see the road name, 228. Let's see straight away. Is there 228 visible? If I remember correctly, 200 should be north. All the way north. And there we go, it's all over the place. Look at that, 100, 300. But 228 can be this. By the way, this is kind of hilly area. 300. But I kind of want to look at the... Oh, look at that, 208. Kind of want to look at this area in the middle. Just straight up, just initial guess, just to see if I'm looking at the right place. Let's not go to other countries. So I guess this is a 228 should be in yellow, as I see a lot of roads in yellow. They usually have something like that, like the names of roads in yellow in Serbia. They're pretty much like local roads. 228. Look at that. 216. I don't want to go too high up, just so you can have a visual. All right, look at that. 270. That's kind of too much, but there we go. 222. 223. 231. All right, we're kind of in the area, I guess. Two 27. Look at that. I'm gonna just place here. I'm not gonna guess it yet. Okay, there we go. 228. Okay, so is there like a... We do see it's hilly, but is there anything else we can see? Do we go here? By the way, where's the sun? That should tell us whether it's north or south. So I would say if this is south, it's definitely not north, right? North should be there. Something like so. It's kind of high up, so I'd say that's south. Also by the shadow. It goes to north. So this road goes kind of a little bit to north, but kind of goes from east to west, or just, like so. So I would say here it's kind of going east to west, something like so. But this kind of bigger place though. Maybe here somewhere. Okay. I like this store here. But this kind of run down. Look at this house. What a... Sadly, but the thing is that there are a lot of these houses in Serbia. Nothing on the board. I think this one's prime minister, or actually something in government. But yeah, nothing on this one. Wait, is there election says here? I read Serbian, by the way. Post office. Sometimes the post office says the place. Let's see. Maybe it does, but hard to read. I'm not sure the date. Look at this. This is one of the things I like about Serbia. We do have this. I think it's made in Slovenia though, or if I'm not mistaken, Tomos or something like that. But could be made in Yugoslavia, by the way. Kind of look newer though. I like the bike though. It's very small. All right. Just went somewhere and I see the road here. Look at this truck. It's also made in Yugoslavia. This thing, yellow trucks like that. They were like work machines back in the day. A little garage there for a car. Just DIY garage from wood. From wood. It's kind of the problem with garages. They're rotten, especially if you don't treat the wood. But still pretty easy to make stuff. Okay, what do we go to see? Look at the house here. I like the house. Has two doors like that. Oh, kidney. It says kidney here, by the way, if you if you read there in Serbian. Where's kidney? Let's see if you can find a place like that. It just stops here and then continues. Hmm. Oh, that was going to be a named place there. That's a mine, by the way. Hmm. Okay, it doesn't have that. Could be one of these rows, but I'm pretty sure we are all the way up here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This is by the, I think this kind of school yard we usually have. If you want to know how schools look like, they're something like so. Have classes, different, like usually three of these windows length. So you have like three classes up and three down. Then you have like a small chill around area where you sit here in this concrete stuff. And there's playgrounds. This one has also basketball. There you go. And there's probably something up there, but I think that's private thing. It's more like here. There's other things. All right, that's kind of how school look like here. I like schools here. There's probably lunch area or something like that. Oh, school zone out. Some kind of local stuff. Workplace. Wait. USAID. Sometimes I see this. I'm not sure what it is about. Yeah, that's a USAID. $11,500 is the value. They even say that. Look at that. USAID $11,500 is the value of the project. I guess they removed trash or something, so they put the sign. That's amazing. Look at that, the old yard, probably just around the old football field, just around the school. But this funny. Look at this kind of funny thing. They probably just removed trash and they. I don't like that, but still, there's a sign for that. A little bridge. Love the bridge. DIY bridge. Look at the car. I love these cars. They're actually pretty amazing. Although they kind of look really old. But they are old, definitely. But they're really fun to drive. Opel Cadets, I think they're called. Used to drive them. I mean, it wasn't my car or family's. Just it's so cheap. Everybody has them. Opels are everywhere. I'm telling you, it's one of the more popular car brands here. German Opel. Okay, let's go around. One of the things that I kind of see here, there's a lot of hills, but there's like a creek all over. I wonder if it's, look at this. Maybe it's something like so, look at that. And it's on the north side, so we didn't cross it. I'm not sure if that makes any difference. It's a small creek though. But maybe it's a sign we're here somewhere. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna just ride along. I think we found pretty much close to where we are. Looking around. By the way, these cars, look at this. This is made in Yugoslavia back then. I think it's called Scala. Scala car. It's everywhere. It's one of the cheapest car you can get. But look at that. They're still running. They're registered. You can see the registration there, plates. So people drive them still. But the house is pretty old. And then there's a new one. This is what people do. Like, even now, people just buy a property with some old house like that. They just build a multi-apartment units for kids, kids growing up, they have their own room and a little space, and there's below there probably like common areas. So kind of common thing, as you can see, a lot of people do that. And there's like drying sheds, whatever it's called in English, but yeah, the people just build something very not not really put too much effort into it, just the cheapest you can make. I like this rose, by the way. Lecce. All right. Oh, there we go. I think we're here. Kind of weird it here. Maybe the shadow is kind of later in the day or something, or earlier in the day. But there we go. Lecce is here. 1 kilometer to Lecce. Or Lecce. Okay, some kind of government. People don't usually put flags like that. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot, but I don't spot those things. When I see flags, probably government stuff. Look at the roads. This is one thing I love about Serbia. You can ride along somewhere and it has the vegetation and in the middle of on the hillside and something like that. It has small bridges and everything. Just you can ride slow. There we go. We're going south, I guess. There we go. So this is where we're at. We probably start here at Lecce. Still want to go down. This is bus stop here. One of the old ones. All right, I think we had enough. We're just going down the hill. I'm gonna guess I know where we are. Just the road name pretty much tells. Oh, I couldn't guess. I mean, it's hard to choose the side. Okay, it's all the way south. It's hilly area. This is probably more mountainous than this side. But there we go. We found it. Rainbow, 46 meters away. All right. So what's the tell for that? What's the biggest clue? The road name and also the location name, the place name. All right, let's see. Where do we land? I would say somewhere here, just straight away center Serbia, but can be anywhere, can be north. Let's see, do we have a road name? All right, interesting, we don't have a road name. So that may be pretty tough. Straight away, we're in here. And those of you who want to guess, this is maybe a tell that you're in Serbia. You have these boxes here, like in the not all the way at the bottom, but you have these boxes you can read through and just have you can open these. Look at that. Again, we have Opel. Love these cars. I'm not sure what's called this one, but people love Opels here. This one's really nice, honestly. Okay, I like this house. This is one of the things, you don't think this house is big, but inside probably have like one big room and bathroom and kitchen and something like that. All houses like this. You can see the wire here, probably there is. It's in use. Brick house with wooden windows. Now there are a lot of these plastic ones. Look at the blocks here. This is what you use to build a house, and also fences are concrete at most places. Well, green how you call it, greenhouse, I guess. I love that. This is the Serbian dream, by the way, how it looks like when you live in a rural area. Just have some old house and then you build a new house with a maybe multiple stories, like one or two. One story is usually most of them, and then you have like a few separate common areas, or two separate units, I guess. We have separate bathrooms and stuff like that. So, and then common areas are just one at the bottom, probably mostly news. All right, I love it. Also here, some old house, then connected with the new one. Pretty much the theme of Serbia here. The garage open up. Oh, it doesn't have an open up garage on the outside. It does have here. All right, the old Mercedes there. I would say they made me spot on here. All right, let's go. Let's go choose where. This kind of north. So, how about there? Is there anything there? I guess we're going outside. Let's go around here. Let's see the car this drives. It's Opel Astra, I think. I would guess it's Opel Astra. This Google car, whatever it's called. There's a bus stand. Buses are actually a great thing about Serbia. I love it, and it's actually free. Out starting January 1st, 2025, in Belgrade, it's free transport, public transport. So there you go. One service information for you guys. All right, let's continue down the road. Good looking houses. Look at that. This dream. Just drive outside. Amazing. Love it. Again, the theme, newer house and then the older house here. Just the theme of Serbia, honestly. I love the excavator. I might need that one. I want to do something on my property, so. Old house, new house, and garage. Like some. I love it. That's Serbian dream. Also, this thing, you have mirror when there's like sharp turn, so you can see who's coming. You don't see that way. People drive fast, unfortunately. That's what the problem is. Tractor. This is one interesting thing. I love these tractors. They're the cheapest one you can find. MT533 or 539. They're also made in Serbia, in Belgrade. They're really cheap. Like it's the simplest tractor you can find. They're made everywhere in the world. Okay, something's building here. Oh, Audi. Is it Audi 80, I think? This one? By the way, look at the road. It's terrible. It's not the worst though. It's kind of wide enough for two cars to go. Usually it's not that as wide. Okay, let's go here. Is there any signs of anything? Oh, something is. This one just builds the whole property here. All right, love it. Again, concrete fence. Okay, there's no signs of any turns. Like, what's there? Looks like a playground. Some DIY playgrounds. Do we see a name location in the or bigger place? There's something there. Oh, let's see. Maybe there is something. This says you're in a town, or yeah. So speed limit is different. What's planted here? Corn, some greenish stuff, grass. Okay. Fruits. Don't you love this? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I love the. It's not nature, but I like the greenery. I like the rural area of Serbia. It's really pleasant to live in. It's so relaxing. Time goes slower, I guess. Just live your life in rural area. You get to sense everything. enjoy everything. And let's see the name location. Okay, attempt to look at here. Look at that. There's so many locations. Although it's a small country, but it does have a lot of locations like this. I might, you know, have it on screen. I cannot even find it, but should probably look for some clues. This is just a hunch where it could be. All right, I don't think I'll find this way. Let's look at other clues. I'm not gonna look too much for this thing. Definitely when you know name location. The thing is, I don't know the road. There's no sign. Maybe. I'm not sure if that helps. But let's see. What's other clues? Kind of looks like it's around this corridor here. Hmm. I don't know. Kind of feels this vibe. I don't know why. All right. Let's go down. Let's go down. See where we get. What's interesting, we find golf too everywhere. It's one of the cheapest cars. I think Serbia has that. Like from European Union, you can easily import stuff, especially cars. Pretty much the most common, but they still run this. These things still run. I don't see anyone broken down, but Okay, Lalinats. Wait. Ah, I don't know. Doesn't help. Name location doesn't really help here. Wait. There's something going on here. Is this a Renault, not Megane, but Scenic or something? People drive that a lot. Oh, a little church here. Is there any indicator of a church? That's what's the name. Ooh, okay. Not sure what is for. Maybe glass making something. I don't know. Could be. You never know. These kind of places. Someone started building a house. That's the thing. People build house for many, many years here. Just take their time. Don't care about anything. Okay. Still didn't find a single clue here. Don't even try to find it. Look at that. I love that greenery. It should have been full of, just forests. But there's so many things planted here. Look at that. I love Serbia, honestly. It's such a nice place. Look at that, little hilly mountains there. Little hilly area, then mountains. Mountains in the big background. This is one of my favorite cars. 1.9 GTD is my favorite version of this car, and this is Marengo or Marea Fiat. Old one though, around 2000s. Okay, let's go. Basketball courts with football or handball or that kind of stuff. It's kind of concrete there. Okay. Conveyor belt, I guess. Is this a bus stop? Hold on. Yeah, bus stop here. Key. And your house with blocks, just concrete pylons. I love these trucks. Volvo, old Volvo or Scania trucks just look like so. I like that kind of look. That's like 80s, right? Right? Or yeah, that's 80s. 80s look. I'm looking what people have. Just pile up for drying something from farm. Peugeot 206 or 106, I'm not sure. The old one. 4 doors though. Yugo. Common thing about Yugo is it's always broken down, but you don't care because you bought it for cheap and there's parts for it. You can do whatever you want. If you don't fix it, you can take it to the mechanic then and just fix it up. You're probably gonna break it down anyway. More than it is broken down. Probably something a little bit and you just disassemble it completely. Oh well, it's one thing. Another tractor made in Serbia, by the way. Here in Serbia. But back then in Yugoslavia was a common thing. People drive these that can be driven for many years. Old Mercedes from the 90s. You can buy these for like €1,000. Although they actually gain a lot of value, especially if they're good condition. Of course, there's tractor there and a trailer. There's no signs. You cannot find by signs anything. I don't see a single name, anything. Just things like this. Just unnamed location. Is that Polo or old Polo? Volkswagen. I think. Is this yeah, this Opel again. Another tractor. So many of them, right? You can find them everywhere, especially in rural areas. They're most common sights. Okay, this is what I like about small villages. They have like this is like a most center of villages. Look like have like a few stores. Of course, there's a tractor. Another one. Oh, Krushit, that's another place. I have no idea where we're at. There's if you get you better ask people because you're not gonna find any signs. So what? So what? Just enjoy a little bit. At rural areas, people are usually nicer than in cities, to be honest. I live in Belgrade. You have everything here, but still, I kind of feel like in rural areas you can still find much more cheerful people that will help you more, or willing to help. This is how called the food for stock, I guess, or cattle food, I guess. Cattle food, I think it's gobi, little plastic shop. You can find like a lot of things. All right, I don't know where to go to look at. We know the name locations, but there's nothing else that tells you where you're at. Like no landmarks. Smaller and bigger tractor. That's kind of nice. I like the lorry. How you call this thing? Of course, there's a trailer. Why not? Everybody has a trailer for this. Okay, and there's of course Yugo and Golf 2. Such a common thing. It's impressive. By the way, some of these may be made in Sarajevo. That's an interesting thing. They used to make, I think, called TIS. If you look it up, VWTIS Golf 2. That's probably made in Sarajevo, and they look like something like so. People have them here. They're kind of the domestic product, and also Yugo and Tractor again. They're such common. And you have no name plates for anything. Nobody cares about naming places, so you cannot find where you're at, which is the goal of this game. But I don't really care. It's good to get lost sometimes, especially in these small towns. Look at it. I like this, you know. This is what I would enjoy. This is what I lived through when I was growing up. It's really nice. Morava, that's a biggest river in. That's not Danube or Sava. That's the biggest in a river that goes straight just through this country. Look at this one. The people drive anything. They will drive if you give them like also Fiat Punta. That's one I have. Pretty much the same one. Yeah, that one I have. People will drive things. Just if it runs, so what? It can be registered. It can be driven. No restrictions. Love it. Drive slow. Everything is safe, right? Problem is other people. Okay. The holes here are for drying. That's people just take something from field that takes time to dry, just put it there. Okay. Still going or what? There's another tractor. That's the old one. I think it's Belarus. I'm not sure. Kind of feel like it. Wait, is this? Cannot see the car. A little different tractor, but is this one? I'm not sure. Universal, I think it says. Smaller trailer. Just look at what people do. Another estate this time. Is this Fiat Punta, of course? Is this the SAT or something like that? I think it is. Kind of looks like it. I think it's B5 or something like that. No, yeah, B5 or B4. B5, I think. A lot of kind of rusty stuff, but kind of looks in working condition. I don't know, but not in use. I don't know. People scrape it, then take some metal out of this stuff. You use why not? MAN trucks, the old ones from the 70s, 80s. Little local made truck. These are TAM. I think they're also Slovenia or something like that. Not sure. Maybe Bosnia. Maybe it's Serbia. I don't know. Back then there was one country. They made stuff like that, but that was old Yugoslavia. People keep using those because they're just nuts and bolts and just sheets of metal. Very simple to make. Old Mercedes, although this can be made in Serbia as well, these kind of trucks. They used to make in FAP, I think it's called, but sometimes they put Mercedes brand or the logo in front because they're pretty much made by license of Mercedes. Like renamed, but they're still the same. Just put a badge, so you just replace the badge again, and you have the brand name vehicle. Helps on resale. Uh, hard to find. This so many small locations. I'm not gonna even bother looking for a crack place. I'm not even focused on search. By the way, this is in Cyrillics. These names, so quite different. Then I mean, it's not quite different, but you can interchange Cyrillic to Latin. So just it's not that complicated. You have like one-to-one conversion, but there it is. It's in Cyrillics. You can see the materials they use to build houses here. This one's plain concrete. Just whatever something carrying stuff, it's probably concrete. When it's like just to cover, it's probably blocks. So just concrete. And there's like steel wires inside. Again, brick house, old one. Kind of reinforced there. Sometimes they do that because these old houses, walls can tilt and all that, so they just reinforce with a little bit of concrete with some iron. Oh, look at that, a little newer Golf. Rare to see, but people still get them. Ah, now that's more like it. That's a workhorse of rural Serbia, by the way. And look, this is one thing I was looking to build. You just have a few round pipes and just put a sheet on over it, and you make a place, whatever it's garage or some common areas. For garage, you just put pretty much the same thing around, and there you go. I love it. The in simplicity, it's ingenious. Okay, keep on going. This is what they put for sewage, I think, just on the ground. Another excavator. People have those, quite common, as you see. Oh, this one's selling concrete. This thing. Is it Ford? Wow, Ford. Oh, interesting. Fiesta. Wow, some kind of import, quick import. There's another. Hmm. A store. Sometimes they do that. They build also store in villages. Chicken. Slaughter chicken. Garage repair shop, maybe. Yep, maybe. Is there a canal there? Yeah, they're probably fixing cars. All right. Another truck made in old Yugoslavia. Whoa, those kind of things were actually very popular back then in old Yugoslavia times. Really nice things to see still running. I would assume people would use those for many years. Look at that. Another one of those. It just repeats itself. You get pretty much an idea how country looks like. Oil bike rack, quite common in stores. Okay, very simple way to build a house. Just put some concrete, put some walls from this thing, blocks. No brain. I mean, no need to think. I like this car. What is that? Is that Maruti or something? Suzuki stuff? Okay, and another kind of center with a few stores. Fishing. And a tractor, of course. Why not? Everybody has to have that. Yugo, everybody has to have that. That's like no brain. If you don't have Yugo in rural Serbia, what are you doing with your life, honestly? In a tractor? You gotta have, go to for living in Serbia, in rural area, you gotta have like some, any house, whatever it is, plus something that's made quick. You don't think about the look of it, just make it to be useful, either as a storage, as a garage, something that you can put stuff from field. Then get a Yugo and get a tractor. You gotta get those. You gotta this most of the things you can do either with a Yugo car or with a tractor. So you gotta have those. Hey, look at that, a little cleaner football field. By the way, this also made in old Yugoslavia. Versus, that's how it's called. I forgot. Maybe not that the other one, but this one is. All right. This is how transformers look like here. You have these very common beside the road, and then these houses just splits, or these pipe, these not pipe, the not sure how it's called, the cable lines. All right. Another village we just left. I have no idea where. Maybe there is an indicator. Another van, Mercedes. Another one. I have this one, pretty much this one. This is actually a delivery company here at Bex. Okay, we get to some road that goes somewhere more known. Hmm. Okay, what else do we see here? Let's go out on the road. Yep, another time of the year, another year. 35. Can we find 35? Am I away from my guess quite a bit? Probably. That's 25. 35 is where? 37. 35. Wow, all the way here. Interesting. Something around here. I don't know. Let's guess. Be done with. Whoa! All the way there. Where did I go there? 35. Oh, there's another 35. That's confusing. I don't know why it's named like that, these roads, but there we go. Huh. That's the third biggest city in Serbia, by the way. You're good at this. Alright, I don't think I am good, but you know what? We're gonna make one quick round just to see quickly where we're at, trying to find clues and see if we learn something, although I didn't actually find any clues. Usually when I do these videos, I just kind of, first round, I kind of explore a little more, trying to kind of get a vibe of the place. Then, I guess, I look for more clues, and then third one, I usually try guess with those clues, but it actually didn't take time to look for clues more, but anyway, let's see. Where it drop? It's 108. Let's look at that. Okay, not visible from here, but 109, 108. Here, you never know. Okay, so let's look at. So this is kind of school, right? Maybe. Broken down car. Is that Lada? No, that's a Yugos 101 or something like that. Or 126 or 127, something like that. Hmm. It's kind of post office here, but what place? Sometimes it does have a code and name of the place on the. I cannot read it though. So that's one tile you can find where you're at. This is what I'm talking about. Just a quick garage make. People like to do that in rural Serbia quite a bit, and I like to do it. A little dumpster, in case you didn't know how they look. All right, little little bike. Although there are not many of them, people don't drive them that much, but they're still around. All right. Well, a bit of this one. This is what people do when there's like engagement or wedding going on. They put these D and D. This is D. And this is N. It's like H, but it's N. All right. Okay, this one road has a name. Look at this. Marshal Tito. The more you know. That was a leader of this country back then. Vicento, I think it's called, this one. Brick house. I didn't like this entry for garage, so build another one. A little taller one. And narrower. For the car, look at that. Just car perfectly fits in. Width-wise. Again, old houses. Kind of newer house next to it. Sometimes they have one floor above, sometimes they don't. Most times they do. Old house, new house. Old Serbia, new Serbia. That's how they do it. That's how we do it. That's how my family also does it. Just build it. This is shingles, I think it's called, for the roof. See the roof? Simple way to make it. No brain. There's of course beams there. This one also has like some wooden tiles. Alright, not much, but I think you get the vibe from the place. Just make a quick video, just because you guys asked for it. And we'll return. I'm not gonna just make one video. Definitely of Serbia, I'm not gonna make just one video, but I wanted to make a video a little sooner than to wait, because if I go to in alphabetical order, it's gonna take a while to get to Serbia. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna guess now. I don't really care where we're at. Wow, all the way down. What the? I don't even know. There's no name place, but look at this one. 383. Why does it say 108? Wow, that's just this small section. Everything else is different road. It happens sometimes. There you go. Just so I can miss this one. Look at that. 383, then switch to 108, and then decides to identify it a little different. All right, fine. I don't know that good, but especially this central and southern Serbia, where I grew up, should have known better. But still, there's no indicators, and every place is different. Every place, although it does have similarities, so it's hard to pinpoint by by a car. Everybody has a Yugo, everybody has a tractor, everybody has a small house, old house, and a bigger house. So by that I cannot really pinpoint. So I guess I need better clues. Sometimes clues can be deceiving, as you see. If I look at the name of the road and I'd be happy to find it, it's not there. So be careful if you play this game for real. Just a clue to look at. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Leave a like and subscribe on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!